And now our friend Kuba is here to read us some poems.
I'm explaining none of this, but I'll read you a couple of poems. See, during the lockdown, I've been missing people, and so I wrote about them. This one's about a man in Brno train station waiting room. A man waits in the waiting room of the train station. He is unshaven, fat. His face is dirty, teeth missing. He's been waiting for a while now. The man survives on coffee and cigarettes, and the woman's voice announcing the 12:30 train from Prague is delayed due to an electronic failure. From time to time, he must relieve himself. He squats on top of a stone trash can and pushes. And as he does, he tries desperately to be somewhere else. He imagines himself on the delayed train, speeding along fields, flying through the countryside, next to a murder of crows, and the train's toilets also make an appearance. The man is still waiting in the train station's waiting room, forgiving every delay with a kind "no bother," for he has no ticket and nowhere to go. A pitcher of beer covered by dew. She limps her way through the crowds on a sweltering summer day, carrying a pitcher of beer covered by dew, back to her cozy flat. All she wants in her old age is to sit down by her flat's window with a glass of beer, watching the dusk thin out commuters until nothing but taxis loiter through town. A memory here by her building's entry door. She sprained her ankle last year. Or was it some years before that? Either way, it never fully healed. Now here's the door to her flat. It seems new. A fresh coat of paint, perhaps, but when? She takes out her keys, but none fit. So on her own front door she knocks. "I told you last time, you don't live here anymore," comes a voice from the inside. And she sees a short film before her eyes. Bills, tears, packing her clothes, empty rooms. "Just let me say goodbye to it one last time," she calls, beer in her hand getting stale and warm. But the door to her past home remains shut, and colors wash out as dusk falls. Shaking hands clasp his buzz-cut temples under a baseball cap, under a hoodie, massaging thought, sharp, piercing memory that he feels he's too weak to hold. He sits on the marble steps of an insurance company with green cooperative sign illuminating the night's streets, broken only by the red and blue disco lights of patrolling police cars. If only he could have a few puffs, chill a little. His hands would steady, they could grasp the memory as firm as making a fist. But no amount of weed will fix this. His hands hold shards, reflecting his child crying in fear, his foot, and then his shoulder knocking down his own flat's door. His wife, her face must be swollen by now. The red and blue are tirelessly searching. His feet are stone, his mind a pincushion. His eyes glazed over, red, hungry for release.